Wiggle, wiggle.
Like
Wiggle, wiggle.
Hey everyone, the Muffin here. I decided to do a Q&A with you guys. So here I am. This is my face. Sorry if it scares some of you guys. I got a whole bunch of questions here, so I'm gonna try to get through as many as I can. Definitely, I think I came across some interesting ones, so I'll try to get through and answer everything I can. So first one was about live streaming. Yes, I do want to live stream, so that is in the plan. I am married. I have a family. If so, what do they say about you playing the game? My wife, not so many positive things. I think she wished the game didn't exist. However, my son Blake actually loves it. I'm starting to get him into it to be a tanker himself. So we do some things in the training room. He's still pretty young, but I think he's kind of getting the hang of it. Do you think the game is being overtaken by premium tanks, as there are so many for sale now? Well, it's kind of a hard one because I'm addicted to getting them, which probably is not a good thing. There are a lot of premium tanks, and I can kind of see it with wargaming being a business. That's how they make their money, is off these premium tanks. So do I think that it's being overtaken by premium tanks? As long as they are adding tech tree lines to help balance that out, I don't think so. But they need to keep that balance. Do you think there should be a third permanent mode in Blitz for gravity realistic or mad games? I like how it's temporary. Honestly, like I had this experience when I was a kid. It was at some camp and they had forgot all the food except this like pizza that we had right at the beginning. And at the beginning, like the pizza was great, but then we had it for breakfast and then lunch and then dinner, like snacks. It's like all we had to eat the whole day. And I almost feel like if they had all the modes like permanently in Blitz, it would reduce the amount of players within the main stream of the game, and then you'd have all these other ones, and it wouldn't be as like, there wouldn't be the wow factor, I guess. Next, where do you live? So Utah. I actually am originally from Southern California. I grew up there. Now I'm stuck here. I do like the weather down in Southern California here, better, but I'm now in Utah. Who is better at Blitz, you or your brother? My brother is. My age, I'm actually 34. And how did I come up with the Muffin Name? Well, when I first got into gaming, I really couldn't think of any other name, and I thought Stud Muffin was just funny, so I just decided to use it. And through all the different games I had played through my life, I just used Stud Muffin as my username. What's your average payout as a YouTuber? I really don't make very much. Actually, I just submitted to have my Google AdSense linked to my YouTube, which I think right now I could be making about $90 a month, I think, just from research that I've seen once that gets activated. Have you ever started, let's see, how did you ever thought of starting a YouTube channel for Blitz? I think it was just kind of the love of the game, and I've always been into movie making and creating things that people just love. So I think I started uploading just a lot of crap. If you go back and look at my YouTube channel, I've got just a ton of videos on there that was just a bunch of random nonsense, and then just like over time, things just kind of, I just started noticing like, wow, I have like all these views on this one vid, and I just kind of started realizing like what people liked and maybe what people didn't really care about. After a game, what is the first, let's see, after a game starts, what is your first thought? It depends on my role. So if I'm a light or medium tank, the very first thing I'm thinking of are where are the good spots to spot the enemy from. If I'm a heavy tank, I'm going to start looking for areas that are going to be great ways to either support my team as they're moving around the map like light or medium tanks do to try to spot. If I'm a tank destroyer, the first thing I'm thinking of is like, okay, how can I be the best supportive role by staying either within that circumference if I'm in more of that glass cannon. You can actually see some of these on the tips and tricks playlists and vids I'm starting to put together, but hopefully that helps kind of answer some of that. What do I think of avatars? You know, at the beginning, I don't know. I kind of think they're pointless, but I guess they do add a little flavor. I don't know. It's just like another way for wargaming to make money, I think. Let's see. I need to tell you my favorite tank. Let's see. Favorite tank lines. I'm actually gonna be coming out with a video on that. So stay tuned for that. What are your credit card details and security pin? That's not happening on the video. So let's see. What sport, if any, do you like? Well, I love swimming. That's actually like my favorite. Let's see, how long playing Blitz until you felt like you was good? I honestly used to be like a 40% win rate player right at the beginning, and it probably took me, things I don't think started turning around until at least like the first like 6 months or a year. And when it was funny, because like when I started learning, like, oh, that green circle on the screen is your aimer. I thought it was like the little cursor, and so I was always wondering, I was like shooting and missing things, and for some reason I didn't realize for the longest time how some of the armor was like red that you couldn't pen, and then so I was just a terrible player, and I felt like I was always learning like these little tiny details that over time just helped me become just a better player. What's your take on missiles in the game? Honestly, a bit like kind of sour. Like at first, getting hit from places, like here's my take on them. If I'm the missile tank, it's fun. However, if I'm on the other side and I get hit by a tank that I can't even see, it just pisses me off. So I have a really like love-hate relationship with those. It's kind of weird. I'm from Utah. Let's see, why are you Muffin? It kind of maybe goes to the stud Muffin question. How old are you? Answered that one. Let's see, in what year? 2014 October is when I started Blitz. I had come across it on the App Store. I was actually looking for other, I don't know if it was like Call of Duty games, but I came across it, and at first when I first downloaded it, I thought, I didn't even read anything. I thought it was maybe like a storyline thing. So when I went in my first game, I thought like, anyway, it was weird. Platoon live stream with subscribers, would love to do that. Just waiting for things with the newborn. They're still calming down, but East or West Coast? Well, I live on the West Coast. I can't, home address, sorry. Yes, this is my face. Let's see, what other questions on here? Financial status, Social Security, so sorry. Anyway, hopefully this was interesting. Q&A with the Muffin here. Love bringing you guys good content. Want to keep bringing you guys awesome vids, doing giveaways. Hopefully I can continue bringing you guys stuff that you guys just love. This is the Muffin here. You guys stay cool and keep tanking.